Okay. I guess we're already going, all right. What is up, my cranky crew? It's either from Cranky Plays, and today we're in a game called Glitchhikers. So apparently I was looking for more of a chill game to play, and Catherine actually recommended that I test out this game. And so I guess it's just like a late night drive kind of game, and you just select advanced dialogue. Okay. Okay. What's the dialogue? Ooh, look left and right. All right. So you're just going along for a nice ride. Very nice, very nice. What are we supposed to do?
And that was Pinky's Dream by David
Pinky's
Lynch.
Dream.
This is Radio 90, and you're listening to Night Drive. Thanks for joining us tonight. Almost 100 years before Columbus ever sailed to the Americas, a Chinese explorer named Zheng He made 7 naval expeditions, traveling thousands of miles with over 300 ships. When the next emperor came to power, all the ships were destroyed, and the Ming Dynasty entered a period of isolationism that lasted hundreds of years. With that one decision,
Hundreds of years,
the
eh?
fate of the world changed. Let's go on a journey together with our next song, Find Me on a Whim.
Find me on a whim. Am I supposed to find this person up here? I've got the speed maxed out. It doesn't look like I'm getting closer to him at all. Let's take the inside lane. Oh yeah. Keep going, keep going, keep going fast. Quest 22 said that sign. Ooh, there was a person, wait. There was an eye in the sky. There's a bunch of shit in the sky. The fuck? What is that? What is going on? Ooh. Oh, I thought that those were red eyes, but they were just the lights again. I can't seem to catch up with this car. What are those lights about? Is that even another car? What is happening? Spooky. Is there 2 cars? There might be 2 cars up there. There is 2 cars, it looks like. Cars, cars, cars. Can I catch up with you? Can I catch up with you? Why do I keep blinking so slow, too? It's making me suspicious. What's happening mid-blink? I don't know how I feel about this. We're going on a real nice drive, but I'm a little bit worried about what might happen. We're still trailing them, but just barely. Just barely. Pioneer Park. Can I go any faster at all? I don't think so. I don't think so. Ooh. Ooh, the moon. Hello, Mr. Moon. What's up? All right. I can't... Any buttons I press don't really seem to do anything other than the steering and the speed. Huh. Is there anything else that I can do? Zebra crossing. Are there gonna be zebras in this game? Shit, dude. Shit. That moon's real big, real bright. That car up in front seems really creepy. I don't know what's gonna happen. Why are we out so late at night? What are we up to? Why are we going so fast? I don't even know how fast that is. That's like 70 something miles an hour, right? Because 100 kilometers an hour is 60 miles an hour, I think. The music's changing. Oh! Hello! Thanks for the pickup. I was beginning to think it would be hours before I got a lift from something worthy? I've never done this before. Are you hurt? Bad experience. Let's go. I've never done this before. I've never picked up a hitchhiker before. There's a first time for everything. Don't be nervous. Just to the next rest stop would be great. A good drive can fix a lot. Mind if I smoke? Driving is fun. Driving is a metaphor. Driving is calming. Driving is lonely. Driving is calming. Driving is nice. Calming. Lets you be alone with your thoughts. Is that a joint? Good old BC Bud. Everyone needs a little time with their thoughts. Get to know them better, you know? They say the journey's more important than, you know, the other thing. The destination? Why are you driving? Just to get somewhere, to find something because I like it. It's a spiritual thing. Because I like it. I just like driving. Well, that's fair, I suppose. Joy is a worthy pursuit. Is that it, though? When I was a kid, we had a cabin out in one of those islands. At night, you could see thousands of stars. It was so bright, you didn't need a flashlight. I gave them all names. Atticus, Caesar, Garuda, and Saul. They fought with each other in wars of my making. Alliances formed and were broken. Explosions burst across the sky. I was a god to them. The stars are too far away. There is no god. Stars are a light in the darkness. Let's go with stars are a light in the darkness. I think the stars are a light in the darkness. Maybe the darkness is an illusion. My parents pretty much ignored me. Father was too drunk, mother too busy. Yet I still remember those days fondly. Think that says something about me? Why is the moon suddenly red? No, or yeah, I guess, yes, it probably does. One day a man came to the grassy spot where I played. He said he was from the stars, and he pleaded for my mercy. I told him it was all make-believe. He just shook his head. Did that actually happen? Children are cool, did you stop? Did that really happen? Did that actually happen? Don't you believe me? Maybe I don't believe myself. I was just a kid. Too bad I was never really a kid. Thanks for the lift. Are you getting out? Oh.
Well, that was a little different. Ever wonder why the night sky is black, even though there is nowhere you could look that doesn't eventually have a star? Shouldn't it be white? And scientists say the average color of the universe is beige. There are stars above you even in the day, and they are watching. Gravity Well, up next. Keep your eye on the road, and have a lovely drive.
Okay. Keep my eye on the road. The average color of space is gray? Beige? Is that the car up ahead? Why did he say that so menacingly? Oh. Is there another person in here now? Hey! Hey! Just to the nearest hospital. The baby's about to pop out. Thanks for the pickup. Not many of your species seem willing to take me. My species? You're not human? Shouldn't you get an ambulance? My species? What do you mean, my species? Sorry, was that insensitive? I'm still trying to learn all your societal customs. I'm from a little planet in the Triangulum galaxy. Our star got too close to another system and it almost collided with a blue giant. There was a war and it made the planet totally unlivable. Of course, so we left. Did a little girl do it? What was your plan? Ooh, did a little girl do it? Did a little girl from the islands cause it? What? I don't know what you mean. My journey here was long, but wonderful. There's so many worlds in the galaxy, so much life. A little planet of tiny volcanoes and baobabs, a civilization of artists and dreamers who believe we're all just living in someone else's story. Tribes of nomadic people who live amongst the stars. You know, all the elements that form life that were created in the heart of the star that exploded, spreading the elements throughout the galaxy. You and me, we're made of stars. My God, it's full of stars. We are one with the universe, or first bit of sense you've made. We are one with the universe. Huh. We are one with the universe. We are, all of us, children of the stars. In many mythologies in this world, the sun is a deity of power, light, fire, strength. Some myths say it must be reborn every year, whereas the earth goddess represents life, birth, fertility. But really, there would be no life without the sun, no earth without the sun. We're all born from stars, like the sun. Shouldn't the sun be God? Shouldn't the sun god be the creator of life? Forgive the ancients their mistakes. They're done back then. It's just a metaphor. It's just a metaphor. The myths are just a metaphor. Of course they are. It all is. Human students in semiotics say everything can be a sign of something else. My sister lost a baby. For years she couldn't talk about it. Then one day she said to me, "It's just as well. This universe doesn't care about life. I'll wait for the next one." I can't wait. The hospital's just up here. Sonder, you know what that is? It's a sudden realization that every other person and all the other people around you, driving those cars, are fully conscious people with their own stories and goals and loves and thoughts. Just think about that for a second. It is weird. Like every single person on the planet, all 7 or 8 billion people, are all living completely separate lives. Like, I know it's so obvious. You don't even need to contemplate it because it's just weird. I don't know.
And the circle of life continues. We don't always have control over our lives, over what happens to us. But we do control how we react. Accept, grow, live, love, hide, fade, wither, wisen, embrace, fight. You are all alone out there, but you know, you're never alone. Millions of distinct bacteria share your body. You're never alone. Keep driving, driver. Turtles All the Way Down is up next.
Wait, Turtles All the Way Down? Isn't that John or Hank Green's book? That might be like a normal saying. I'm not sure. This game is really interesting, though. Really fucking weird. But really interesting at the same time. I don't really know what's happening. I mean, obviously I'm just picking people up and stuff. Here's the next person. When will you appear? Or do I have to look away first? Hello. Hi. The universe is expanding, and yet the universe has no edge. What's it expanding into? I'm in my 4th year of physics, and even I don't really get it. It's a mystery. Infinite spaces can expand indefinitely. There's something more out there. The more important edge isn't space, but time. More important edge isn't space, but time. I like that. And yet time feels like infinity. We live our whole lives in this tiny blip of time, and yet it's so filled with love and imagination and joy. It seems so much bigger. See, the thing is, I don't really need to get it. There's like 300 billion stars out in the galaxy alone, and billions more galaxies out there. Our little single planet doesn't matter a bit in it all, and yet it's still wonderful, don't you think? I agree. The universe is wonderful. Even within an infinity of the unknown, we still have love and happiness in life. And all the crazy infinity that is our existence, and all the vastness of understanding we still lack, there's this amazing thing that is consciousness. Carl Sagan once said that since we are a part of the universe, consciousness allows the universe to know itself. That's beautiful. One day in the lab, we were doing chemistry experiments. Just a grade school exercise of burning different substances to see the colors they produce, like fireworks. Magnesium, copper, strontium, lithium, science, and art come together. My lab partner was this girl I did not know, but God, she was pretty, in sort of a spunky way. We talked about different kinds of stars, the heat, death in the universe, and entropy. It was the start of something beautiful. What was her name? Love is a lie. Love is a beautiful thing. We went away the next day, far away, to a little world of our own, floating amongst nebulae with white dwarfs and undiscovered planets. Her sense of humor was dry. Sometimes I didn't even know if she was joking. She said the most absurd things. How she wanted to die in the heart of a star. I said she'd burn up long before she got close, and she looked at me like it was a challenge. We laughed and cried together, helping each other through tough times, family and friends and our own minds. The way she looked at me, a little smile in her eyes. The way she could rattle off chemical equations and the constructions of molecules. She drew them in her sleep, and I'd watch her eyelids flutter gently. The rise and fall of her chest, the tendons in her arms. We watched the fireworks together on New Year's, rattling off the compounds used, the balance of heat and luminosity, then flew off into the sky through the lingering smoke. We were together 6 months before it flamed out, too intense to keep it up, but it was beautiful while it lasted. I will always love those days. Love is an amazing thing. That's what it's all about. Connecting with other people like that. The universe knowing itself. I'm going to see my new girlfriend now, just outside the city. We're all going to die in a fiery explosion one day. We are. It's just going to happen. But what a wonderful thing to be a part of it in the meantime. God, I love driving. Don't you love driving? Why do you drive? It's a spiritual thing because I like it. I'm looking for something. Understanding, maybe, helps me find it. Because I just enjoy driving. There doesn't seem to be more than that. Sure. That's cool. Even happiness is such a miracle of consciousness. Maybe it's all we can really hope for.
Look at the night sky. What do you see out there? Emptiness? Chaos? An uncaring void? Or do you see the stars? The art of the nebulae? The romance of distant galaxies? Is God watching you? Is she watching any of us? 7 billion people on this world, and all we have is each other. Our own little infinity. Now count back with me, driver. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome back. This has been Radio 90 Night Drive. Travel safely. Good night.
Huh. Weird. Is that sort of the end? Ooh. Ooh. Is this the city? It looks like it. Huh. That was really cool. I mean, there might be more. We're about to find out. But it just, like, really fucking makes you think. Makes you think a lot. I don't know. Because if you do think about it, like, life is so weird. And, like, nobody really knows why any of us exist. And nobody really knows for sure, like, how it happened or anything like that. But that was really cool. Just, like, talking about how the universe works and, like, about all the stars and how the universe is ever expanding and constantly expanding. And constantly expanding at higher speeds as well. Like, it's traveling faster than, the universe, I think, is expanding faster than the speed of light, but it's traveling faster and faster and faster as it expands. So basically, it's infinite. I mean, all depending on, like, what you believe, of course, but, I don't know. It's interesting thinking about that. Because, like it said in the game, like, every single person that will ever live and everything that will ever live, like, will die at some point. And so it really, like, I guess the moral of the story is sort of like, life is what you make of it. You can either think that life is like this crazy gift and it's an opportunity and it's an opportunity to, you know, like, to find love and happiness and whatever. Or on the flip side, you could think that life is meaningless because the universe is so massive and ever expanding and stuff, and time is always expanding and technically, I guess, never ends. that like because we're on this planet for such a short amount of time, like life is meaningless. Which in my mind, I don't think it is. I don't think that life is meaningless at all. Like it's seriously like a miracle that we're even here at all. You know, like again, no one will ever be able to figure out like truly why we exist. And it's so crazy that any of us do exist. But I think that it's really important that like while we're here, you know, it is a really short time in the grand scheme of things. It's just a tiny little blip that we're here for. So, you know, make the most of it and do what you love, and make sure that the people that you love know that they're loved. So yeah, I don't know. That was a really interesting game. It really gets you thinking. So yeah, I'm really thankful that all of you guys are here. And I seriously love all of you guys. And I know I've said it a million times, but like, I don't know what I'd be doing without you guys. And I'm really glad that we're all here together in this little blip in time. And I'm really glad that you guys have decided to spend some of that time with me, watching my videos and stuff, and being here and supporting the channel. It's really cool. Damn, dude, thinking about space, thinking about life, and just like existence in the universe, fuck, gets you really thinking. So anyway, I'm going to end this episode here. If you'd like to check out the game for yourself, it will be in the description down below as always. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure to slap that like button right in the face. And I will see you guys in the next video. Love you all. Stay cranky. Bye.
What is up, my cranky crew?